How many of you want to know how to make it work from where you're at? Somebody says it doesn't matter. I didn't hear you. How bad my circumstances are. It makes no difference to my future. That's the truth. That's the truth. From this day forward, you get to write what it's going to be. If you are willing to walk away from what you cling to from your past. If you're willing to walk away from what you cling to. Because this creates excuses, and excuses are a condition of the mind and a condition of the heart. Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so if you daily have these tapes going through your head that say something like this, if only I was younger. Come on, where are you? If only I was older. Come on, where are you? If only I was smarter. Come on. If only I had wisdom. If only I had not married that man in 1977. The Reaganomics, they messed me up. I still have not been able to get over the Reaganomics. He's dead. If only my boss wouldn't make me do X. Come on. If only my manager saw that I have more talent. Come on, where are you? If only the economy was doing better. Come on, where are you? If only my spouse would support me. Where are you? Come on. If only my children were a little older. If only my son was a little more responsible. Come on, where are you? If only I had more money. Come on, where are you? How about this one? If I had more money, then I'd be debt-free. I will show you tomorrow that is a lie of the 98%. That is a lie of the 98%. My friends, you've been conditioned and programmed to think a certain way because weak people are easy to control. After this weekend, there ain't no more weakness. Are you hearing me? No more being controlled. No more being led astray. No more being led out in a den of wolves. It is time that you rise up and be all that you were called to be. No more stupidity. No more numbness. No more ecstasy of the brain just out there going, I just don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I've been. I just don't know. Come on, how many have been dazed and confused? Confusion's going to hell where it belongs. So here's the deal. How many of you have been in this place of, well, if only I had a better education. If only I had learned some other skills when I was young. Because now I'm older, and you just can't change like that. I love that one. I don't believe success is for everybody. It's only for those lucky ones. Come on. Where are you? Oh, liar, pants on fire. There's a whole bunch of you with that tape in your head. If only I knew the right people. Especially those of you that are musicians, and we know we have actors and actresses here in the room. People of that whole profession. You got the authors. There's authors here in the room. They have this desire. I want to go make it great, but I don't know the right people. And what you're thinking you're supposed to do is go find the right people. It don't work that way. But that's what 98% of the population's been sold. Come on, how many have been sold? You got to know the right people, have the right connections. What if I could show you how to know no people? What if I could show you how to, with the people that you have right now, to be able to turn that into something flourishing and greater than anything you ever imagined? I'm going to show you that tonight. Tonight, you're going to see how that works. I'm living proof of it. I didn't have the right contacts. Our focus was never finding the big fish, ever. It's always been starting with where we got and turning what we got into something great. How many of you can start with where you're at and learn some skills on how to make it great? No matter what the situation is. But Dani, you don't know what I'm going through. It sounds like you know it too well. And you can stay right there if you want. But how many of you are done with where you're at? Excuses are well-planned lies. You see, some of you, when it came time to register for this event, I'm really proud of many of you. There are some of you, and mind you, I don't take it lightly that I've had a crazy privilege happen to me since January. A crazy privilege, a crazy thing has happened in our life. The year of 2008 is a year of new beginnings, and it truly has been a year of new beginnings for me and my family and our office. It has been a year of new beginnings, and that is a promise over this year. It's a new year. It's a new beginning for you this year. And it humbles me, the places doors that my God has opened up for me. They've been crazy, and I don't take it lightly, but it blows my mind that there's a lot of people here in the room, not a lot, but a few that are here in the room that saw me on TV just last week and jumped on a plane, some from Maine, New York, from Canada, from out of the country, from London, from Australia, that jumped on a plane, no 7-day advance notice on a ticket, jumped on a plane and said, I have to be there. That's no excuse. That is the sign of a 2%er. That's the sign of a 2%er. You know how much money it costs to get a ticket? 14 hours on a plane? Some people 22 hours on a plane? That's no excuse. And there's people right here in Los Angeles County that had a birthday party to go to. Do you hear me? Well, it's my 7-year-old's birthday. I got to do the birthday party. Have any of you ever delayed the date or did it earlier? Do you understand? 98% of the population has been conditioned to look for excuses instead of results. It's reasons or it's results. We have been conditioned and programmed to justify our existence of non-existence. We've been trained to justify our circumstances instead of creating results out of our circumstances. Brothers and sisters, this is the thing that has to change in you more than anything. This is the thing that changed in me from one day to the next day, that changed my entire life, was I had a pile of excuses on the 24th, the 25th, that whole month, all those months, the first getting married to the 26th, no more excuse. I'm not returning to this place again. I'm not returning to this place again. How many of you have ever made a decision before? And how many of you in that decision made no room for failure? And what happened? You succeed. You succeed. But it takes sometimes 2 or more people to come together to figure out what's in your head. Because we're so busy on autopilot, letting things run through our brains, in and out, in and out, in and out, not even realizing to say, stop, pause, rewind. I'm not following that thought anymore. I'm not going in that way anymore. You see, when it came time to register for this event, some of you, my friends, said, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. Or I have other plans. Or I need to talk to my spouse. The timing's not right. This one's my favorite. I'll wait for her to come to me. And they live in Kentucky. Not going to be in Kentucky. Just came back from Tennessee. It's the first time I've ever been there. In 18 years of doing what I do. Probably ain't going back anytime soon. Do you understand? People are waiting for me to come to Wisconsin. Not going. Not doing it. But we have been such a self-serve society. And let me tell you what we've exchanged for the self-serve mentality. The self-serve, give it to me, I want it, and I want it. Therefore, we have a microwave. Do you understand? Therefore, we have drive-thrus on every corner. Why? It's a self-service. I want it my way. I want it my way. My friends, that's the 98% way of life. You will never get to where you want to go with that way of living. You'll never get to where you want to go with that way of thinking. Let me prove something to you. How many of you, when you were younger, you had dreams? You had things that you wanted to do, places you wanted to go, and things that you wanted to accomplish?